Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. I hope everyone is having a blessed day today. So for today's forum is regarding the issues, challenge and innovation of green technology. Our title forum today is generating electric energy from speed bump. Next. We are a student from class physics for engineering technology from group 9 section 2. Without further ado, I would like to introduce myself as today's moderator. My name is Normala binti Bidin. And before we getting ahead into the forum's content, I would like to introduce our panelists. The first panel is Muhammad Izzaz Shazwan bin Ibrahim. The second panel is Normin Anak Minchong. And the last panel is Muhammad Amirul Adli bin Safwan. For introduction, as we know that in this era of technology and development, renewable energy has been a hot topic of many researchers. All over country has tried their best to reduce the consumption of energy in any form. The best way to reduce the consumption of energy is by using green technology, which has welcomed both long and also short-term environmental effect of a product. In conclusion, we can say that the green technology are ecologically friendly. As a result, green technology has been grown in popularity in the recent past year. So back to our topic. I pass the next section to the forum to the first panel to explain about the issue and also challenge that our country has been faced in the recent past year.
Good morning, my name is Normin Anak Minchong. I would like to talk about issues and challenges. As we are about to achieve new development in our country, we can agree that the world is highly dependent on a variety of sources of energy, including non-renewable and also renewable energy. Because of this kind of energy, we have been able to achieve many unbelievable dreams of our ancestors with the help of the innovation and development that helps to improve our daily life in every aspect. As we know that we have a lot of different types of sources of energy, and we have discovered the use of electric energy, all thanks to Benjamin Franklin, who helped to establish the connection between lightning and electricity through his experiments. So now that electricity has been used all around the world to generate machines, factories, computers, and help to do daily basis activity. Not to discriminate against the rural areas that also are not an exception when it comes to consuming electricity, as most of the nations start so they can produce maximum crops that will benefit the place too. In spite of the electric energy that has been used all around the world, we must know that the human population will start to increase around 1.05% per year over the past 3 years from 2020. This impact of increasing population will bring a lot of consequences, especially in the global demand and supply of the electricity, because electric energy is one of the energies that we consume every day. We know that every country has their own precaution measures to maximize the use of electric energy. For example, the UAE government has decided to maximize the usage of solar panels at the dry and all-time sunny desert so that they can use the solar energy to the fullest, as it is one of the renewable energies and does not produce much pollution like other sources of energy. Thank you. Next.
Good morning. As far as we are concerned, we have to find way to help us to fully utilize every energy in our Earth to sustain the steady demands of electricity supply for another decade or more. Mostly, we believe that our daily life activity have the potential to produce eco-friendly energy that can save any waste of usage of electricity. For example, there are traffic lights which only operate based on vertical sensor over the little white lines on the road. And there are also escalators which have sensor installed so that it will minimize usage of electricity when there are no people using it. This small action will definitely show incredible result in the future. Thank you.
Thanks to the first, Thanks to the panelists for explaining the issues and challenges that are currently facing by our country. Now we will hear the second panel that will explain about the innovation of the project.
All right, thank you to the moderator. My name is Muhammad Izal Syafwan. Today I will discuss about innovation. Okay, based on what we have stated in issues and challenges that the world might face if we keep on consuming electric energy without being concerned about the consequences, we might end up demanding the electricity supply in the next century. So the idea of creating speed bumps helps to reduce the driver's speed, especially in a place that is full of pedestrians like a parking lot. A speed bumps generally slows traffic to 2 until 10 mph, giving both people and cars times to react safely to one another. To improve the idea, we add a new feature to the speed bump, which is to generate the electric energy considered as a new source in producing free electricity. Next. Right. These speed bumps are mainly focused on cities that have high number of vehicles passing over speed bumps each day as opposed to rural areas. Productive innovation that can be applied by minimizing the energy loss while enhancing the safety of driver on the road. Using speed bump, type brake and pinion to transform the force kinetic motion into rational motion, and lastly to electrical energy that will be used to fulfill electricity demand. When the car start approach, the speed bump from a certain distance, a sensor that will be installed under the bumps will detect it and cause of the force exerted by the car to produce vertically downward motion that will cause the rake to rotate in one direction. The force of the car is very huge, so to prevent it, prevent the bump from being crushed, we use a spring with high elastic potential energy to support the impact, and at the same time to transform force to kinetic energy by compression. Then the pinion will transfer the energy to sprocket to the produce torque and thus link the energy to the generator. The generators transform mechanical energy to electrical energy, and the electrical energy is stored in the batteries to be used for street lighting. Next. So based on the diagram below, it shows structure of the bump that we use. We are using circular type of bumps so that the spring can be installed in the hollow space under the bumps and connected to the rack and pinion. By the meantime, this type of bumps Also will help to slow down the vehicle and ensure the safety of the driver. Thank you. That's all for innovation. We'll pass to the next panel to discuss about advantage of innovation.
Thank you for the second panel about the great innovation that made the speed bump to generate electric energy. Before we end our forum, how about we listen to the last panel about the advantage of the speed bump?
Thank you, moderator. Advantage of our project innovation. To be clarified, our innovation of speed bump obviously contains more benefits compared to current speed bumps that exist. For example, the innovation speed bumps provide it to detect cars that are driving beyond limits. Firstly, the benefits of our new technology speed bump is that it generates more power than the usual speed bump do. This happens because the sensor that provides under the speed bumps can detect vehicle with a different speed and turn kinetic energy to convert into electricity compared to the existing speed bump that did not have any feature on it. Besides, the new innovations, the speed bump can generate electric energy that can supply the power to generate traffic lights without any cost. To add on, the new innovation of speed bumps also is eco-friendly because it harvests kinetic energy from vehicle and convert the energy into electricity. The reason why we call it an eco-friendly innovation is because our speed bump capture the unused kinetic energy at the point where the vehicle either need to slow down or stop. Consequences of this will cause eco-friendly energy and besides it's also electric cost saving. Thank you.
Thank you, our last panelist. So we are at the end of this forum. In conclusion, the design title of this project is Generating Electric Energy from Speed Bump. From this project, we conclude that the speed bump generating electrical power are very efficient when it comes to producing electricity. The entire project assembles both mechanical background and electrical knowledge to come up with the idea of creating electricity from a source that is not harmful for the environment. Electrical energy will be achieved whenever the pressure will be experienced by the top part of the whole setup. The method of moving cars will be used to harness electrical energy. This project will be used in the speed bump for creating the electric power which will be stored in the battery. There can be several advantages that can be achieved through the selection of proper gear ratio. The selected gear ratio for this project is 2, which will enable the whole mechanism to achieve more rotation. That high speed rotation will further help to rotate the prime mover of the generator in a faster way. So the efficiency of generating power will further increase. That's all for our forum. Till then, have a very good day and thank you.